What is going on, everybody? Crypto Clay here, tapping in with y'all. What's going on? Man, we got a red day. Holy crap. Let's get into these charts here. Look at this Bitcoin. She down almost 10% on the day right now, and I'm late to the party. If we go into the Bitcoin chart, she tapped way down in there, way down low. I believe she hit 17,000, almost right on the mark. That is insane. I was wrong. I didn't think we could go lower than what we hit around late June, early July, and we ended up going pretty much right at that mark, a little bit lower. Pretty amazing. Kevin O'Leary a month or two ago talked about how he believed, well, it was around the Luna time, he believed that there is one more big player that's insolvent and that they will collapse. And I don't know if he knew that it was going to be that Friedman guy. Everybody's calling him the Friedman and shit. But dude, it's Sam Bankman-Fried. Everyone screws his name up. I mean, that's how I read it anyway. You tell me if I'm wrong. I think his name's a little interesting. Bankman-Fried. Come on, guys. This shit is all a stage. All this. Everything that's going on. This is all a stage. They're trying to fear us out, FUD us out, wash us out of the market so people like BlackRock can get in. Okay, some of these charts really have just hit down. I mean, right now, 24 hours, we're at 3:14 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, West Coast represent. We are nearly 10% down on Bitcoin, nearly 15% on Ethereum. Some heavy ones, Doge down over 20%. Now, this is where I start looking into Doge, and you know, I don't have a position in Polygon, and they're down 16%. I'd love to get in on the Polygon just because I think they got a future. I love seeing Solana down. I'm not a Solana fan. It's a VC coin. And I think honestly it's next on the chopping block after FTT and after what we saw today with CZ from Binance buying out FTX. Woo, that's getting crazy. Word on the street is that Alameda Research, which is connected to Sam Bankman-Fried, his VC company, that they might be insolvent now because they were heavy in FTT tokens. Oh my gosh, and the rumor is, I'm drinking on some gin, some Tanqueray. Word on the street is CZ might just let FTT token go to poop. I think he should say, pile into BNB, get out of FTT. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I don't hold any BNB. It's one of my biggest regrets because I saw the birth of it. I was on the old school Binance, pre-Binance US, and I remember when BNB started, and I remember watching it at 10 cents, and I remember reading about it, and for some reason I didn't get into it. I don't know why. All these other bright, shiny lights were attracting me because I was pretty new to the market, and for some reason, what sucks is I can no longer use my old BNB or my old Binance account, and I know I got BNB dust in there. I'm going to try to access it. Anyway, some of these other charts, I mean, XRP, 12% down. Beautiful if you're trying to get in. Shiba, down almost 14%. We're getting there. So a lot of coins are down today, to me. So I'm different. I'm a different breed. When I see red days like today, I see opportunity, great opportunity to get in deeper into the market, to fill your bags more, okay? And when I see green, I get FOMO because I'm like, oh, the opportunity is leaving. It's leaving me. The opportunity is leaving. That's how I feel. So today, days like today, I'm like a shark out there. I'm like, Donna, I got the fin and shit. I'm like, Donna. Then I'm out there like spending more money than I can afford to lose trying to buy that crypto. And so I had my finger on the trigger today for H-bar. So lately I've been buying H-bar, right, and Casper Labs. And we can talk about why I'm buying those two in later videos if you want. But I almost bought H-bar, which would have been a fine buy. It would have been fine. Where is H-bar on here? Oh, right here. Oh, H-bar. Yeah, see, almost 13% down. I mean, look at the chart. It's just down in a hole. You know, I get hungry when I see it down there. But instead, I bought more Casper. No particular reason. I'm just trying to balance. You know, sometimes I'll buy H-bar, sometimes I'll buy Casper, sometimes I'll buy H-bar, sometimes I'll buy Casper right now. And in my other suggestions, this is not financial advice, would be to buy Algorand down in this hole. By Quant, which look, Quant always leading the pack, always leading the pack. Year to date, 90 day, 30 day. Yeah, look, I mean, 7 day. Look at, we got that slam down into the 137 range on Quant, and we've already bounced back into the 150s, guys. 100. I mean, Quant is a beast. So Quant, I don't care what anybody says, $150 Quant is a steal, because it's going to be $1,000 one day. Mark my words. You should record this and play this back to me when it hits $1,000. Actually, you don't have to, because I already know. Just remember it. What else have I been interested in purchasing? Chainlink. Because look, this market's totally played. Okay, it's totally pump and dumped. Look, there was some news about Chainlink partnering with Swift right here. We went to the top on the news, and you know, people got out. People exited on the liquidity, and look where we're at now. They exited on the liquidity, and then the Friedman, Jeedman, Heedman, Leadman, Weedman, Nudeman, Cheedman, Heidman news with the CZ buying them out. Dude, I love what BitBoy said. He's like, you think I'm going to be bullied by a freaking nerd? Go get a haircut. Honestly, this is just me speculating, but I feel like BitBoy caused the mass exodus out of the FTX exchange, and because people were getting locked out this morning of their FTX accounts, unless you were a whale, then you can do what you want. Yeah, insane stuff going on, guys. Insane stuff. Keep my overall advice after everything that's gone on with Celsius, FTX. I mean, go all the way back to history, Mt. Gox. If you don't know about Mt. Gox, that's a historical time, and you need to understand what happened during that time so that you can understand what's going on now. Every one of them is different, but essentially it leads to the same thing. Not your keys, not your crypto. Get your stuff off the exchanges. Get your hardware wallet. Study which wallet is the best to use. Which software wallets are third-party audited. Those are the ones you need to look at. And I don't care if you hear the jingling ice. You like that ice? Ice, ice, baby. Okay, and if you've never seen this is just amazing. Everyone's talked about it that I know, but I just have to bring it up because I love checking it out. It's called Fiat Leak. And look at this. I was looking at this yesterday, and it did not look like this. Look, you got Brazil just sucking it into Bitcoin. You got United States sucking it in. You got UK sucking it in. You got Germany. You got Turkey. You got South Korea. You got Japan. You got Australia. What do we got here? Where's this guy going? Oh, I think that's where I was going, into Turkey there. But guys, this didn't look like this yesterday. Oh, going to Canada? A little bit to Canada. Anyways, an amazing an amazing website, Fiat Leak. Check it out. You got all these other cryptos down here that you can look at, of course. But this did not look like this yesterday. The world is scooping up Bitcoin right now, and as they should be, because people think we might go to 14K, and maybe we will. But after this washout of today, and how we bounce back so quickly, and this volume going on right now, and this graph right here, which I pointed out in my previous video, it's super important that we need to look at this. Okay, this is the 200 day moving average. Okay, Bitcoin has barely ever gone below the 200 day moving average, and here we are sitting well below the 200 day moving average. Now, some people might think this is the beginning of where the 200 MA now becomes resistance, and we chop down and down and down. And I've heard, Elliott wave theories that we might go down to $1,000 one day, $1,000 Bitcoin. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. But it should always be on your radar, because nobody knows. Okay, nobody really knows what's going on. Everybody's trying to use 100-year-old techniques to try to analyze this market, and nobody really knows what's going on. And this market is like an infant child. It's so new. It's thrashing around like a baby, and there's poop all over the place, and you're freaking out. Like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You just need to relax. It'll grow up. You just clean up the poop when it comes, and then you keep moving on. Change the diaper, spray some perfume. We keep moving on. We're down in the sludge poo pile right now. But how much further can we really go? I mean, history shows if the trend really is your friend, and we just broke the trend. So I'm still leaning close to 50-50 on if we're going to go further. But I still feel like we're going to get a major rip above this 200 MA at some point. And I don't know what that will be as far as a price reflection goes. But it's going to be important. And it's going to be huge. And remember, in my last video, I was talking about the lunar cycles, right? And how they affect Bitcoin. And yeah, everybody says it's the news, right? You have the news of today with Bankman, Friedman, Jeedman, Heedman, Liedman, and CZ, and all those people, right? But it's just news, guys. There's always some kind of stupid news going on. And yeah, it was a big one today, but no matter what, we were going to get a fat red candle today. Why is that? Because it was an eclipse. I was looking at it this morning. It was just looking me right in the eyes. It was an amazing drive to work at 6 a.m. with the moon blazing right in my eyes, right? And all I kept thinking about was crypto. I was like, oh yeah, it's going to get drugged down today, baby. And sure enough, look what freaking happened. To me, we would have had a red day no matter what. Let's see how this week finishes out. See where we go from here. But yeah, I'm buying the freaking dip. And the coins I'm buying are Casper and H-Bar right now. Not financial advice. But I suggest if you're into accumulation phase right now, you're not stupid. Because let's say we do go to 14K. Let's say we do go down to 14K. Who cares? 14K to 19K is nothing when Bitcoin is going to break 100K in the next Bitcoin cycle. Boom, bang, bing. This is Crypto Clay, tapping out. Have a good night.